These Redstone flights paved the way for the Atlas-boosted orbital missions. November 29, 1961, Mercury Atlas flight test number 5. A chimpanzee named Enos was orbited, tracked, and recovered unharmed, confirming that the Mercury spacecraft could sustain life in orbit. 1 hour after Enos was recovered, Project Mercury named astronaut John Glenn to pilot America's first manned orbital flight. Pre-launch preparations had already begun. Lengthy, detailed checkouts of the spacecraft systems, tests of the electrical circuits, tests and retests of the control system, the life support system, pressure, oxygen, cooling. Outside on launch pad number 14, the Atlas rocket, Atlas 109D, was raised into position. Launch time drew near. The spacecraft was gently placed atop the rocket. This would be a mission of science, a mission of peace. The name of the spacecraft, Friendship 7. Days and nights and weeks and months drew toward a climax. It was January 27, 1962, and the countdown for Mercury Atlas flight number 6, with John Glenn at the controls, was underway. But the weather was marginal. While the world watched and listened, Mercury's operation team made the difficult decision. The flight would not go today because of weather. Five hours in the Mercury spacecraft, and it was still no go. But there'd be another day, and there was. February 20, 1962, a day free men will never forget. 2:45 a.m., the countdown was underway again. A feeling of go was in the air. 3 a.m., Mercury doctors agreed the astronaut was go. Medical sensors, tiny devices to constantly monitor John Glenn's physical condition, were carefully attached. 4:30 a.m. The count was T-minus 120 minutes and holding. John Glenn wriggled into his snug-fitting spacesuit. 5:01 a.m. The trip to the launch pad. Six a.m., the long elevator ride up to the 11th deck of the gantry, where Friendship 7 waited. 6:03 a.m. Six 6:25 a.m. The count was resumed. From nearby beaches, thousands of visitors watched. And from the press site, a mile and a half from the launch pad, hundreds of newsmen, radio and television representatives broadcasted every drama-packed moment to the people of America and to every nation on Earth. 7:52 a.m. A broken hatch bolt was repaired, and the astronaut was sealed inside the spacecraft, alone. But alone only physically. 8:20 a.m. The gantry was rolled back, leaving Mercury Atlas Flight Number 6 poised like an arrow, aimed at the heavens. Downrange, the ships and aircraft of the recovery forces were ready. "8:58 a.m. A hold was ordered while a broken valve in the liquid oxygen fueling system was repaired. In the Mercury Control Center, the minutes ticked away. 9:23 a.m. The count was picked up. Around the world, the Mercury Tracking Network reported condition green.
All Mercury stations at T-5, side cone 8, and give status and green light on request. Ahmed, go. ECS, go. Sequence, go. Electrical, go. ASCS, go. RCS, go. Stop, go. CM, go. CO, go. Flight, go. Tony, go.
And the final moments, T-minus 30 seconds and counting.
You have firing signal. Godspeed, John Glenn. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Roger, the clock is operating. We're underway.
You're loud and clear.
Roger, we're programming and roll okay. A little bumpy along about here.
Roger, reading you loud and clear.
Roger, coming into IQ a little bit. That little contrail went by the window or something there.
Roger.
Joel, 102, 101, oxygen 78 to 101, amps 24, still okay. We're smoothing out some now, getting out of the vibration area.
Roger, you're through Max Q, flight paths.
Roger, feels good through Max Q and smoothing out real fine. Cabin pressure coming down by 7, okay, flight very smooth now. Sky looking very dark outside. Cabin pressure is holding at 6-1, okay.
Roger, cabin pressure holding at 6-1.